After a long hibernation, the MCU is finally returning with WandaVision on Disney Plus this weekend, and it's pretty great, so let's talk about it. How's everybody? So as I just said, we're moving into the fourth phase of the MCU. It's been a very long time since we've actually had some new MCU content, so I'm so excited to get into WandaVision. Now, Disney only did supply me with the first 3 episodes of the series. I haven't seen the other 6 that we're supposed to be getting later on, but I can't talk about those, at least to non-spoiler degrees. Of course, I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but I am thinking about doing the whole spoiler recaps as I did with Season 2 of The Mandalorian. If you guys would like me to do those as well, I would love to do them with you and talk about it as they drop on Disney Plus, so let me know in the comment section down below with all your other thoughts as if I should do it or not. Out of the original wave of MCU shows that were announced between this, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, and all that, this was my most anticipated one, just because it looked like it was going to be very unique in its storytelling. Of course, we do know that Wanda and Vision are living in this kind of perfect suburban life, but we know not everything is what it seems, but the characters aren't really aware of that, and that's a very fascinating story for me. I thought maybe we were going to get hints of like a House of M style stuff we've gotten from Scarlet Witch in the comics, and it seemed like it's finally going to come to life in this TV show. And after these first 3 episodes of WandaVision, I am completely hooked into this storyline. Of course, they do play into the weirder aspects, as they do commit to the whole sitcom elements between the ratio aspect changes, the laugh tracks from a live studio audience, but there's still just enough bubbling underneath the surface with the other storyline going on that's very mysterious, and it really keeps you guessing. It's going to definitely lead to more speculation as the episodes go on what's really happening in the storyline. It's quite a unique show. It's definitely something we've never seen before in the MCU, and I love that because it's so unique and so different from what we've seen so far, and I love that they're doing this wild, zany kind of concept for this series, and the fact that Wanda and Vision both get to shine in it. I think that we haven't seen them shine too much in the movies that we've gotten to up to this point, and Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany both get to shine here. You can definitely tell they're having a lot of fun with this material. Both of them are really fantastic. The witty dialogue in the episodes so far, they've given them so many charming moments, and as I said, you can tell they both really love these characters, and I'm just fully invested in their relationship going forward in this series. Because never in a million years did I think a few years ago we were going to get some homages to I Love Lucy and shows like Bewitched in the MCU with Wanda and Vision, because that's so weird and out there. You wouldn't think that they would actually put that on the screen at all, and it's just so fun. It's so zany, and I'm so open to stuff like this, even more of it in the MCU later on in the future. That isn't to say that this show is all fun, bubbly entertainment, because there are some tense situations, because as I said, there's going to be some speculation going forward on what the true story of this is outside of the whole sitcom elements, but I can't touch upon a lot of stuff because it is spoilery, so I'll just leave it at that sort of kind of conclusion. There are a few newcomers to the MCU in this WandaVision series. We got Kathryn Hahn, who's playing Agnes. I think Kathryn Hahn's really great in a lot of things. I mean, she's really underrated in my opinion, and she really hams it up with her screen time she has in these episodes as Agnes. But we also got Tiana Paris, who is playing the adult version of Monica Rambeau, and Monica Rambeau, obviously you saw her as a kid in Captain Marvel. Now she's all grown up. I think she's going to be a very interesting character to follow, probably in this show and probably in other future MCU projects, just because Monica Rambeau is quite an interesting character if you're a fan of the comic books. Even though I've only seen 3 episodes of this 9-episode long series, I'm absolutely loving the style, tone, and all-around vibes of this show so far. I think it's a lot of fun, it's witty, has some really great dialogue, and I think if you're an MCU fan, it's going to be a blast just to return to the MCU and get some new, fresh content. And it's definitely unique, as I said. It's definitely out there. The episodes, at least from the ones I've seen, do tend to run on the shorter side, so you're going to be able to watch a lot of these. I think that's why they're also releasing 2 this week, because WandaVision does start up with 2 episodes this Friday, and I think a lot of that is due to the shorter runtime, and also just because a lot of these earlier episodes are very sitcom heavy, and I hope that people aren't deterred by that, because I still think it's a very interesting show, but it's weird and out there, and the sitcom stuff could kind of rub some people the wrong way. Those have just been my thoughts on WandaVision. As I just said, you get 2 episodes this Friday on Disney Plus. I'd love to know your thoughts about it when you get a chance to check it out. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And are you looking forward to WandaVision? I mean, I hope you are, because I am as buzzed as an MCU fan. I love content in general, especially MCU, DC, Star Wars, all the nerdy stuff. But I love to talk about it with you guys in the comments section down below. Thank you so much for checking out my reviews. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like it, the subscribe button. We'll keep doing reviews, show reactions, unboxings, and more on the channel. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.